Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get new clientele as a barber. Not just random walk-ins, but consistent, loyal, and paying clientele. Because there's a difference between cutting hair just to cut, even as a side hustle, compared to someone who is cutting hair to build a clientele and make barbering their career. I know what it feels like to sit in an empty chair watching other barbers being booked out while you're wondering what you're doing wrong. Trust me, I have been there. And if you don't learn how to get new clients, you're not going to make money and you're not going to have a business. But that's why I'm here. I'm going to show you. I'm Pablo. I'm a professional barber and I help barbers make $10,000 a month from cutting hair. So if you're serious about building clientele and not just hoping people book, let's get straight into it. So first things first, the number one thing you need to do right now is you need to master one haircut. Say it's a taper or even lineups, one of the two. Get extremely good at it. Do repetitions, practice on yourself as well. That is extra repetition. And say you decide to focus on lineups. You post a lot of lineup content. For example, if you want a sharp lineup, book with me. I'm located in X, Y, and Z. Post 10 videos. One of your videos is going to do okay. Because in every industry, most industries, businesses, specialists attract demand more than generalists. And that's for you as a barber, it's only right now. Because once you master one haircut, a fade, taper, burst fade, it is the same process. It's a blend. You're blending from bald to whatever length the client desires. Think of it like this. If your city had to label you or associate one specific haircut / look for you right now, what would it be? Figure it out, get to it, master it, promote it relentlessly. I guarantee you will get clientele. Now, moving on to the next point. Create a professional social media presence. Professionalism and being on time is an asset that most barbers need to acquire and need to implement, Because look, your Instagram is your storefront. You can't just post sloppy pictures, blurry pictures. You need to post specific content, clean and aesthetic. For example, if I post a haircut, my client is not going to have hairs all over his face. Put the grid on your camera so everything is perfectly squared. When people are scrolling, it's in the middle of their device. Have a solid background. Keep it simple. Sometimes doing less is actually more compared to a barber that just does too much. I don't have to explain that, but y'all know those barbers that just do too much. Sometimes it's not even eye-catching. It's not aesthetic to even look at. So simplicity always wins no matter what. And this is extremely important because before someone books with you, they're going to stalk your Instagram. And if they see that you are sloppy, you're unprofessional, they're going to assume your service is the same. And the way you run your business, if you're not professional, if you reply super late to clientele, you will attract low quality clientele. The way you hold yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way your business is ran as a whole, those are the types of clients that will sit in your chair. Those are the clients that will pay your bills. And if you maximize your professionalism, your sanitation, you're reliable, you're more than likely not just going to get new clients, but you're going to retain them and get higher paying clients because of how you carry yourself. There's a lot of barbers who are extremely talented. They're crazy good, but they lack structure. They rely on their talent. Talent only takes you so far. So if your page doesn't look professional, if you don't run your business with structure, you're leaving money on the table. So promote yourself, promote your work relentlessly. I promise you will see a new wave of clientele sit in your chair. So yeah, have a professional Instagram / social media. The next thing is you need to turn every client into multiple clients. I'm gonna give you an example. You have a client, you tell them, hey bro or her, Hey, if you bring me 3 clients, I will give you a discount or a free haircut. That one client can potentially bring you a lot more, or even if it's just one. Now you have more people sitting in your chair. So a client is not just a one-time client. They can bring in so many people into your business because you never know who knows who. Every client from now on, you need to build a relationship with them because clients do the talking for you. Clients create the reputation. For example, oh, what's it like getting cut by Pablo? Oh, he's dope. He's a great conversationalist. We dive on various topics. He's fast. He's reliable. He's extremely talented. So it's an all-in-one bundle. I recommend you to go to him. Simple. So turn one client to more clients. Number 4, you need to be seen outside of the barbershop. Make it known that you cut hair. Say I'm out at the bar, I'm at the club, I'm at a section with some people. I dab them up. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up? Yo. There's 2 ways you can go about it. Either they already know you or seen of you on Instagram or social media. They're going to come up to you, say, hey, you're that one barber, huh? You cut hair? Yep, that's me. Let me know if you need a cut. I'm going to get you in. You know what I mean? Or you introduce yourself as a barber. Yo, what's up, bro? My name is Pablo. By the way, I am a barber. You know, if you ever need a haircut, I can get you right. Or if you're bro over here, or if you know anyone that needs a haircut, send them my way. Here are my socials. Here's my business card. Whatever you need to do, it can go one of those 2 ways. And it's potential clientele that's going to sit in your chair. Guaranteed. I have gotten so much clientele just by stepping out. And if nobody sees you outside the chair, it's kind of a disadvantage. It's, obviously you don't want to be out all the time and not in the barbershop, but it's a balance. You need to cut most of the time, but you need to maximize every time you step out because you are your own marketer as well. Not just your clients, you. Works every time. The next thing you need to do is you need to cut on Sundays and Mondays. Because look, most barbers, they don't cut Sundays and Mondays. They don't cut after hours. And if you do that, you cut on Sundays, you cut on Mondays, you cut before and after hours. You now have an advantage. That's where a lot of new clients come in, you can retain them as well. A lot of high pay clients as well. There's a lot of early bird clients, so 6, 7 a.m. The corporate guys, hey, they'll text you or let you know, hey, are you cutting, this day at 6 a.m.? I'm willing to pay the extra fee because I have a job interview, I have presentations, I have sales meetings. If you just wake up a few hours earlier and get them in when the other barber is asleep, boom, you just close a deal. You just locked in another client. My first 7.5 years as a barber, I was cutting 7 days out the week. That's hard work and dedication. That's what led me to become super booked out, always in high demand, and now I can create the luxury schedule that I want. But it took 7.5 years worth of hard work. Was it worth it? Of course. Of course it was worth it. So cut Sundays and Mondays and cut before and after hours. The next thing you need to do, you need to build a rebook system. I use Booksy. A client books with me. When they leave, it's going to send them a reminder. How was your experience with Pablo? Would you like to book again? Or you can ask a client, hey, how often do you like to get cut? Whether they say weekly, bi-weekly, once a month, whatever it is, get them, lock them in, let them know. Hey, I got you next week. You want same day, same time? If so, I can make it happen. I can make you a weekly so you don't even have to book an appointment. It's already set in stone because pre-booked clients is predicted income. And that is how your business is going to stay steady moving forward. 80% of my clientele, they're weekly clients. The other 10 are bi-weekly. And then the rest of that 10%, those are the clients that book regularly on the app every now and then or last minute calls. But you need a rebook system. You need consistent clientele. So the last point is you need to try your best on every haircut. Imagine every cut has to be content worthy and referral worthy. Your clients are a walking billboard. They're your walking billboard. You don't know who they know. You don't know if they're gonna post on Instagram after this. You don't know if you just don't know. But with that comes unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities, unlimited opportunities for you to get new clientele. We've all been tempted to rush this simple haircut because we've had a long day. But even 2 to 5 minutes of detail work goes a long way, just perfecting a haircut. And a client can sense when you're just bullshitting this haircut. Remember, your reputation is built on your average effort. So try your best on average. And I guarantee you will see a new wave of clientele coming your way. So that is everything you need to know for now on how to build clientele as a barber. I have an email list down below. I give out tons of free game that never makes it to any of my socials. So it's free to sign up. If you know any other barbers that also need this free game or that would appreciate free game, send it to them, let them know. Sign up and go get these clients, go build up your business and go be great. What's up?